Most people spend their entire lives waiting for a lightning bolt. They wait for that one big break, that lottery win of destiny, or a sudden surge of motivation that will finally flip the switch and turn them into the person they've always dreamed of being. But here is the cold, hard truth that nobody tells you. Success is not a grand event. It is not a red ribbon cutting or a sudden explosion of glory. Success is a quiet, repetitive, and often boring series of tiny choices made when no one is watching. In the next few minutes, I am going to show you why your tomorrow never comes and how a young man named Alex discovered that the secret to a massive life is found in giant leaps, but in the microscopic inches we gain every single day. If you feel stuck, if you feel like you're running in place while the world moves forward, this story is for you. Welcome back to Improve Your Mindset. Let's begin the journey that will change the way you look at your 24 hours forever. In a quiet city where the days blurred into weeks, lived Alex. Alex wasn't lazy in the way most people think. He had a heart full of fire and a head full of skyscrapers. He wanted to build empires. He wanted a body like an athlete. He wanted a mind like a philosopher. But Alex had a disease. Not a physical one, but a mental one called the someday syndrome. Alex's daily reality. Every morning, Alex's alarm would scream at 7 a.m., and every morning, Alex would engage in a silent negotiation with himself. If I sleep just 20 more minutes, I'll have more energy to work harder later, he'd whisper. By the time he actually dragged himself out of bed, he was already behind. The day had already won. He would look at his messy room piles of books he bought but never opened, a guitar with dusty strings, and a gym membership card used only as a bookmark. He felt a heavy weight in his chest. It was the weight of potential, the psychological trap. Alex believed in the movie montage myth. You know, the one where the hero trains for 3 minutes to a catchy song and suddenly becomes a master. Because Alex couldn't see a way to become a master in 3 minutes, he didn't start at all. To him, if the effort wasn't massive, it wasn't worth doing. I'll start my business when I have the perfect plan, he told his mother. I'll start the diet on Monday, he told his friends. But Mondays turned into months, and Alex remained the same, while his dreams felt further away than the stars. He was a spectator in his own life, watching the clock bleed away his youth. One afternoon, Alex found himself sitting on a park bench near an elderly man known in the neighborhood as Professor Julian. Julian was a man who radiated a strange kind of peace. He wasn't rushed. He wasn't anxious. Alex, frustrated by another failed New Year's resolution in the middle of March, blurted out, "Professor, how do you actually change? I try to do big things, but I give up after a week. Is it just that I don't have enough talent?" The professor didn't look up from his book. He simply pointed to a small patch of dirt at their feet. "Alex," the professor said softly, "have you ever studied the Chinese bamboo? When a farmer plants the seed, he must water it and fertilize it every single day. For the first year, nothing happens. No sprout, no green, just dirt. The second year, he waters it. Nothing. The third year, nothing. The fourth year, still nothing. To the neighbors, the farmer looks like a fool. They laugh. They say he's watering a grave. But then, in the fifth year, in a period of just 6 weeks, the bamboo shoots up to 80 feet tall." Alex frowned. "So, just have to wait 5 years?" "No," Julian replied, looking him in the eye. "The question is, did the bamboo grow 80 feet in 6 weeks, or did it grow 80 feet in 5 years? If the farmer had stopped watering it for even 1 day during those empty years, the plant would have died in the ground. It wasn't doing nothing. It was growing a root system strong enough to support the massive weight of its future. Your habits are your roots, Alex. Right now, your roots are rotting because you only water them when you feel like it." Alex went home that night, but he didn't make a big plan. Instead, he took a piece of paper and wrote at the top, "The 1% strategy." Here at Improve Your Mindset, we call this the foundation phase. The professor had given Alex 7 seeds to plant. And Alex decided, for the first time in his life, to stop trying to be a hero and start trying to be a gardener. Instead of the 7 a.m. snooze button battle, Alex set his alarm for 6 a.m. He didn't try to conquer the world. He just sat in the silence. That 1 hour gave him back his dignity. Alex stopped saying, "I want to be well-read." He committed to 10 pages a day. Just 10. It felt like nothing. But at the end of a month, he had finished a book. By the end of the year, he had more knowledge than 90% of his peers. Whenever the voice of procrastination whispered, "Do it later," Alex would count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 go. He realized that the brain needs a push start, like a cold engine. This tiny habit of acting before thinking killed the monster of later. No 3-hour gym sessions. Just 10 minutes of push-ups and stretching in his room. On the days he felt tired, he still did 10 minutes. He learned that consistency is more important than intensity. Seed 5. Digital fasting. Alex looked at his phone's screen time for hours a day. He realized he was building someone else's empire by watching their videos. He set a limit. He traded scrolling for living. Every night, he wrote 3 things he was thankful for. This rewired his brain. Instead of looking for what was wrong with his life, he began scanning the world for what was right. He spent minutes every night writing down the 3 most important tasks for the next day. No more waking up and wondering what to do. He had a map. For the first month, Alex felt like a failure. He didn't look different. He didn't have more money. He still lived in the same room. The neighbors in his head were laughing, telling him he was watering a grave. But then, the compound effect began to kick in. By month 3, his skin was clearer from the water and exercise. His mind was sharper from the books. He had started a small side business in the hours he used to spend scrolling. By month 6, the roots were deep. Alex didn't have to try to be disciplined anymore. He was disciplined. Discipline had become his identity, not his chore. 1 year later, Alex ran into the professor. Alex was standing taller. He looked like a man who knew where he was going. "The bamboo grew," Alex said with a smile. The professor nodded. "No, Alex, you grew." The results were just the world finally noticing. Alex's story, in a fairy tale. It's a biological and psychological certainty. If you change your inputs, you must change your outputs. We often think that to change our lives, we need a massive shift in circumstances. But what we really need is a shift in our seconds. Your life is built in the mundane moments. It's built in the decision to wash the dish now instead of later. It's built in the choice to read 1 page when you'd rather watch a movie. The improve your mindset philosophy is simple. Don't seek perfection. Seek progress. If you improve yourself by just 1% every day, by the end of 1 year, you will be 37 times better than when you started. That is the math of greatness. I want you to look at your life right now. What is one tiny, insignificant habit you have been avoiding? Is it drinking more water? Is it waking up 10 minutes earlier? Is it saying thank you more often? Stop waiting for the bamboo to hit 80 feet. Start watering the dirt. Closing branding. Thank you for spending these moments with us. If this story touched your heart, it's because you know there is a version of you waiting to be born, a version that is built on the foundation of your daily habits. Remember, your future is hidden in your daily routine. Before you leave this video, I want you to make a public commitment. Comment below with 1 small habit you are going to start today, not tomorrow, not Monday, today. I will be reading your comments and cheering you on. If you found value in Alex's journey, please hit the like button and subscribe to improve your mindset. We are here to help you build those roots, 1 day at a time. Stay patient, stay consistent, and keep moving forward.